No stream.
There's literally say go and then they just go. I'm ready.
Alright.
You know where
Vapo's ready.
Okay, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready to.
I'm ready. You roll the
Vapo's ready.
cards.
Alright.
Roll
Ooh.
the
Vapo's ready.
cards.
Who wants to count down?
Did would you want
Right.
to do the honors?
Yeah, alright. Alright, runners, you ready?
Let's go.
Alright, who wants to count down? 2, 1, go.
Did would you like to do the honors?
Yeah, alright. Alright, runners, you
Alright,
ready?
good luck, people.
Alright, in 3,
Let's go.
and 2, they will be 1 in a second when
go.
delay stops being smelled.
Oh,
So,
They're
yeah,
off.
hello.
almost
And
almost exactly the same.
Yeah, there's like only a second or so between them. So yeah, welcome to this race between Vapo and ksfq. These runners are both very high up there. As you know, ksfq is second in the leaderboards, and Vapo is 5th. Their PBs are ksfq has a 1:27.24 and Vapo has a 1:29.32. Very, very, very respectable times.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be one of the fastest and closest and bestest races, probably.
Yeah, this is the sort of creme de la creme of the game, if you will.
Yeah,
This is
this
some
is
of the
the
best gameplay you're.
Olympic tier gameplay right here.
Oh, I forgot my mission.
So they're doing the tutorial mission, which is Cola Caper. This is really simple stuff. This is just natural to these.
Yeah, I imagine they'll both be getting very.
It's crashing time.
Coal capers were better than my gold right there, so I don't think there's much to complain about.
Yeah, this is all just learning. The sort of home one in general is just learning the game really, and the types of missions you're.
One thing that they did there at the Krusty Burger is that they reset their car. There's certain points in this game where you can press the respawn the car button and it'll respawn your car somewhere different. It's good. Better than
Yeah,
driving around.
Yeah, it spawns you slightly closer. Because it's kind of manipulating what the game counts as a road.
Also, after every single mission, it comes up with mission complete, which makes your character do a little animation, and if you do a kick or a jump, you can stop it doing that animation because that animation is, well, you don't want to be standing around for a few seconds doing nothing.
Yeah, you'll see them either kick or jump or
Sweet.
Also, another speedy thing that you can do is you'll see them jump on top of the car to warp in it, and that saves time because you don't have to watch them walk into the car like, well, like a normal person would. You just walk right into it.
Let's roll.
Yeah, it's faster than having to go through the animation of getting in the car.
My neck.
Also in this game, by pressing multiple brake buttons at the same time, you can brake faster, which helps.
Yeah. I Vapo only discovered that recently.
See?
Duh, on top of the dump truck.
Well,
I
then
won't go
he'll
into.
get a free PB. Maybe.
Yeah.
Now to return this stuff before the cops find me sitting around talking to myself.
Of course, you have to go and get the inhaler from the duff truck, like every single person in the world does.
It's where I keep mine.
Yeah, just go
I
to your
think
local
it's
duff truck.
KSFQ's a noticeable lead already, because the timers look to be in sync, and you can see he's definitely a bit further ahead.
Yeah.
In your face.
Um,
Oh,
Also,
yeah.
in case we've not mentioned it yet, and in case there's anyone in chat who isn't aware, in this game we need to collect 3,625 coins in order to complete the game. Certain cars and clothes that you need to buy, and the game literally won't let you start the next mission until you've bought them. So it's not just a case of do the mission as fast as you can. Collect money whilst driving about.
Homer. I am evil. Hey, Homer.
Yeah, so
Also,
you'll see these
KSF
two.
Bonnie, can I...
You carry on.
Yeah, you'll see them trying to keep up quite a good coin route. These two will use quite advanced and risky coin routes. Probably mini coin grinding, I'm guessing.
My God.
Which is
KSFQ getting
when.
very bad luck with the traffic
Wow,
here.
I need a disco nap.
So yeah. So these two won't actually use the Plough King. They're going to use a traffic car, either the minivan, the Ute, or pickup truck. Or some people use a Krusty Glass van, but I don't like that.
I do not like that choice at all.
No. So KSFQ got the Ute, and I think Vapo got the
Yeah,
minivan.
he did. Right, let's see if they get a good... I imagine they both will get a good Smithers.
Yeah. This is the only real strat in Home 1, and it's pretty easy once you get it down.
SFQ slided him right in there, and I imagine he'll kill him very quick in just a few hits. And I imagine Vapo will do the same. SFQ with what I would consider a very fast Smithers, probably faster than my goal, I wouldn't be surprised. And Vapo seems to be going even faster with the Smithers kill.
How can I... Piece of
Yeah.
I might have caught up a lot on this mission because he got better traffic RNG and killed Smithers faster. Good.
Stupid like a fox. Of course we'll clean this mess up later. If you're so smart.
So KSFQ now doing Blind Big Brother, which is one of like the only missions that you walk in.
Yeah, one of two.
This mission looks really good if you do it fast.
It does. Looks very...
Oh, Vapo fell down.
Oh no! What you want to see. That'll cost him a bit.
Yeah, Vapo not like this.
Probably not as big a time loss as it looks though. ASFQ not happy with his run in the chat with some colourful language.
Swear jar.
No swear jars in the chat. And this is one of three unskippable cutscenes in the game. The first one was right at the start, and then there's this next one, and then there's one which is a lot further on in the game. So 3 skippable cutscenes in the game, and we'll probably talk about that when we get to it.
Yeah. There's only 2 unskippable ones. There's one here, and then there's one in level 4.
You're so sexy when you're paranoid.
And they're both rather big memes in the community.
KSFQ now starting the first of the follow missions, and on these follow missions, what determines how fast you go is how fast the enemy AI completes the mission, not how fast you complete the mission. Enemy car go faster, you want to try and stay close to it, especially in levels 1 and 2, because if you go far away, to a snail's pace that you're following. And also, these follow missions are usually the best opportunity to go out of your way to collect extra coins. However, you don't want to get too far away from the truck, even when you're going out of your way, because you don't want it to slow down.
Yeah, you'll see them kind of going backwards and forwards or slowing down occasionally to stop the van from crashing. Because in certain areas, he will, if he's going too fast, he'll go and slam into walls and stuff.
Also, in the car park here, you see KSFU slam the brakes on there, so that the van doesn't crash into that wall there, which he will do literally all the time if you go through that area speedy.
Yeah, he'll just go slamming into it. Unfortunately, that will happen in later levels as well, and there's not much you can do about it because rubber banding isn't as much of a...
KSFQ running back to get this wasp and then giving up on it, deciding it's not going to be...
decided it was too risky.
Yeah. Slightly different coin route during that mission. Vapo went for the Clesus box, and KSFQ, I believe, didn't.
Yeah, I don't
Slight
think
varying
KSFQ
routes.
went. Vapo just... oh, okay. Vapo decided not to go back for that wasp. Oh, Vapo's doing the new
Vapo's
trick.
calling up the... I'm excited to see what Vapo's about to do.
So, for those of you who weren't aware, today there was a trick discovered whereby if you go into a phone booth and spam the button you have to change the camera in the vehicle, it will activate something called mouse lock mode. And when you warp to a mission with a pan in, you can actually skip it. Usually, you can't skip like camera pan-ins that have black bars around the screen, but with this, you can actually skip them. It's very weird, and we don't know why it happens.
And was that actually discovered today?
I believe so. That's when
That's
I think
very,
it was
very
discovered
new.
today. Yeah, people are still trying to figure it out.
I think KSFQ just did it then, when he was doing the panning for this next mission. He didn't pause, unpause. And also, if you reverse, make sure it's reverse. Don't drive into it straight. Reverse into the power plant door on this mission and press the respawn button. You'll go straight through it. And it is very, very easy. You can try that trick yourself at home. Woo! SFQ about to come to the end of Homer 1 here with what looks like it's going to be a sub 11:30, which is pretty phenomenal. I don't think I'll ever see anything like that by me.
No. I can get like 12:30s, which is okay for me anyway, but not 11:30s.
I can get a 12:30. I'd be happy with a 12:30.
Yeah, yeah, that's pretty good for. So KSFQ is now doing not the first. Wait, is it the first escape mission? I think it is.
It is. There's not one in round 1.
So he's going to try and escape Skinner as quickly as possible by going through the shortcuts, which confuses him. However, sometimes that won't happen. So what he'll do is he'll enter the DMV, and that will help him escape. That works because the interiors are not actually like inside the actual building, they're way out of bounds, and it teleports you to them. You'll see that done later on.
Also, what KSFQ is most likely going to do here is pick up either a sports car or a taxi, because these traffic cars are significantly faster than the honor roller.
Yeah,
Are
but
significantly faster than the honor roller, but you can also get in and out of the car a lot faster because there's no animation.
yeah, both of them are significantly faster than the honor roller. I think they have a top speed of 135 or something like.
I think they both have the same top speed, but the sports car has better acceleration and is significantly better handling. So you want that.
Yeah, you want the sports car. The taxi's all right. It's better than the honor roller, but it's not.
Out of my way, man.
Watch it, buddy.
I don't
What
remember
car
this being here
Vapo
before.
gets. Ooh,
Yeah,
oh,
they've got the sports car as
he's
well.
found the sports car. It's nice. I thought he was about to get a taxi then, but it's okay.
Yeah. Hey, this mission that they're doing is kind of very auto scroller type thing. It's just sort of going and talking to characters. The only real,
Oh, this is
I
too
guess,
cool for school.
strat, if you want to call it that, is at the end where you have to
Yeah.
escape.
We weren't meant to get this much
Yeah, and the
exercise.
Wigan escape is it's very rare to see it not happen, and I imagine these two are not going to fail it.
Yeah.
They're two of the best in the world. Also, a trick that's in this game is
Been here before.
despawning traffic, which you may or may not have noticed I'm doing. If you look backwards, you can despawn traffic in front of you.
Fireworks, eh? You're looking at 5
Gets
Yeah.
out of the way.
of community.
It's quite handy. However, it can sometimes screw you over, and like
Yes,
it will spawn right in front.
exactly. You, as Sid just said, you run the risk of literally spawning a big van right in your face, which is something.
Yeah, and it can happen, and when it does happen, it gets very annoying, especially if it's like a bigger vehicle.
ksfq managing to get ahead of the nerd car early, which is very good because the nerd car in this mission can actually, well, he's no slouch. Let's put it that way. He likes to pit you
Yeah,
as well.
he like fishtails you and stuff, and tries to knock you off the.
I am the king.
And
SFQ going to look for a. Oh, he's got the sports
there you
car.
go. Sometimes you
Perfect.
can spend ages at that sort of junction just trying to get a good car.
It's true.
And this is another follow mission, so this one has rubber banding as well.
Ooh, ksfq
So-
getting bad physics on the stairs there.
Yeah, steps sort of be annoying.
Yeah, and I imagine that'll have made the van. That'll have been enough to make the van slow down a tiny bit. Will you go for the dirt jump here? It looks like it.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
But he's not. I imagine that'll still be better off than doing it the normal way, though.
Yeah, I imagine that's slightly
Yeah.
quicker than doing it normally.
We go for the.
Oh, the van going the slow way.
Hopefully KSFQ doesn't blow up his car. He has got a lot of that. I imagine it'll be fine though.
Yeah, I
He's
think
not going to.
he's got like 3 hits away from death, I think, so he should be okay. Oh,
Oh, he's
the van
manipulating.
nearly getting.
Yes, the van likes to do a thing there where it
All right.
gets stuck basically, and I think KSFQ realised what was about to happen and then put his car in the way to block it.
Hey, Spring.
Yeah, it sort of gets stuck in that corner, and it can lose quite a bit of time.
Please. Energy depleting. Need sugar.
Oh, I was wrong. Sorry, that was the fast way.
Hey, Snake.
KSFQ's now about to do a respawn thingy here.
Yeah.
You can do it at home if you want it. You don't have to be an MLG speedrun to perform most of these resets. They are very simple.
Yeah, it's just taking advantage of reset points.
Good nodes.
Don't forget to ride.
So that respawn basically puts you a lot further ahead on the highways than you would be if you drove normally.
Yeah, and it's a bit easier to win the race. Although Snake doesn't go that fast anyway, because I guess this mission's meant to be done in the honor roller, so
As goes any-
but it's just quicker.
SFQ now about to do a main menu warp,
Hey there, Mr.
and the reason why he's doing this is to reset the Wasp hitboxes, and attempting to explain resetting Wasp hitboxes would require about 17 hours.
Yeah, go and watch Gady's videos on wasps.
The shortened version of it is you can kill 2 wasps with your car. Well, this is kind of how it works. You can kill 2 wasps with your car, change the hitboxes of the wasps to make it almost impossible to kill it with your car. And the reason why your main menu warp is to reset the wasp hitboxes so you can kill them with your car again.
Yeah, main menu warping basically just kind of resets the level. No KSFQ main menu warped.
Yeah, and even with the main menu warp and resetting the wasp hitboxes, he wasn't able to kill that the car, even though he almost certainly should have, but Simpsons Set and Run is...
Yeah, it's the game can be really dumb sometimes.
Yeah.
There's some very weird things that can happen.
Managed to kill that wasp with the car wash wasp. And after this mission they'll do another main menu warp, which is, in my opinion, the most important main menu warp in the game, because the mission after this has got 6 potential wasps to kill with the car, and you really want to be getting at least 2 of them.
Yeah, next mission you get quite a few coins and boxes and wasps.
A faster poo escape there, which you basically want to trick a poo into getting stuck in the Krusty Burger car park so that you can get away from him fast.
So, KSFQ's gonna go and buy the next car that you need to continue the game. And this time we're actually gonna use it.
Every time, I think every time except level 1 we actually use the car.
Yeah, just because Plow King's really slow. But Mr. Plow's
Yeah.
pretty good. It's better than the Honor Roller. And I think Vapo had a strat for using the sports car to do this mission, but
Yeah, I have seen the strat for using the sports car for this mission. The problem with that strat is that you'd have to change back to Mr. Plow in the next mission to do sellouts.
yeah.
Ever think about doing it?
So yeah, as you can see
that
already,
vending machine though.
yeah, as you can see already, it's this mission is just collecting coins and picking up monkeys.
It is one of the missions where you can see a difference between someone like me and someone like ksfq, because basically.
Yeah.
Eat my dust eaters.
Yeah, it's one of the ones where you can see skill diff.
Got the freebie there on the town hall or city hall, I forget which hall's which.
Yeah, no, I don't know the difference between them both. They're just kind of big building. Though those steps can be slightly weird sometimes.
Quite a few interesting resets in this mission as well, to help you shave off a second or so here and there.
Yeah.
Ooh, not doing the dirt jump. That's going to...
Yeah, that will... I think so far KSFQ's got a pretty good run.
Yeah, KSFQ did a little time save trick there where you block the driver's door with that phone booth so that you warp on top of the car. clever little trick there to save about 1 or 2 seconds, maybe.
Yeah.
Here's your
So
no problemo.
sellouts next. I guess this mission can kill runs if it goes really
Yeah.
badly.
Oops.
SFQ
It's
spawns all the traffic there and then gets
Man,
a
that sucks and blows.
probably for his standards below average first hit, but now it's big damage and it's dead already. So
yeah.
I'd be happy with that first car any day. Over the moon, I'd say.
Yeah, the first car's pretty easy. It's the last like few cars that can get away from you.
Take that. It's time for some
Over at this skill level, I suspect
Simpsons.
they'll probably get very
Huge
good
hit.
sellouts. A very big hit. There we go.
Second car destroyed, very
So
nice.
cool.
I'm gonna have 2 sellouts on screen at the same time. I think Vapo is. He might be slowly clawing back.
Yeah, I think they're
Definitely
catching up to each other.
anyone's game. This will be a very good sellouts for KSFQ.
Oh, he missed a strat on that on the last car, but he got it. 637.
637.
That's very good. I wish I could
Ah.
get 637 sellouts.
Yeah.
And now we've got a cutscene skip coming up.
Ah, yeah. Would you like to try and explain that?
So
Well done.
when after you talk to Frank, you'll have the character do the like dancing, which you'll skip. And then you've got 2 frames where you can pause and
Oh.
and you can warp to the
You hate
next
to see it.
level. But you can skip that. But if you vow that, then well, you have to watch the cutscene.
You have to watch this cutscene. This is what failing the cutscene skip looks like. You get to watch a 50-second long cutscene. If anyone wants to correct me on that time, feel free.
I believe
And
it's 50.
it's also now. Well, presuming that Vapo gets it.
Everybody to the Bartman.
If Vapo
This
gets it, he
definitely
can.
closed the gap.
Yeah.
Mm,
How,
Vapo's actually a
however,
lot further behind than I thought, just
Mm.
considering that it's nearly finished the cutscene.
however, this isn't the worst cutscene skip you could miss. Apu
Oh
is
no,
like 2 minutes and a bit.
I think it's 240. He gets it. Entering Lisa at almost the exact same time.
Vapo's now
Brilliant.
slightly ahead.
This is a race.
Let's just do this thing.
I get the feeling this is gonna be very, very close.
I think like starting the mission was exactly the same second. I was looking at the time. It might be actually tied to the second.
Yeah.
We don't have deflector shields, you know.
So this is another mission where you have to race the nerd car. In this mission, the nerd car doesn't really get in your way as much. He kind of just stays behind you.
Yeah, I don't even notice the nerd car in this mission.
Yeah, it's probably because you're not sort of crossing paths with him as much. But
Yeah.
Tell me if you've seen my pointy-headed nuisance.
Silence. I must get this comic
On the way
book
back,
below
they're
that.
going to do a reset
To near mint
that
condition.
saves quite a big chunk of time. Just reset there. Easy peasy.
it saves
Oh,
you having
wait,
to
I've not
drive
seen
around the casino.
someone. Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh,
Vapo
and then
getting
got the bad RNG on the arm there.
yeah. The arm can be very annoying. It sometimes
Yeah.
sometimes you can go over it, and sometimes it can send you flying because it's got some weird sort of collision things that can happen with it.
Wow.
SFQ getting the sports car.
Lisa Simpson at your service.
Here's interesting facts about this mission. The fastest possible way of doing it is in the sports car, even though it's technically slightly worse than the Malibu Stacy car. And the reason why it's faster is simply because you can get in and out of it faster.
There goes my
Yeah, because there's
So
no
it makes this mission faster overall with the sports car. There you go.
yeah, because
Interesting
there's no
facts of the day.
animation.
All for Lisa.
Although it is luck if you can get the sports car or not, because obviously it's a traffic car.
Question the value
Yeah, we don't usually like hang about for the sports car. If there's not one there, we just go for Malibu Stacy.
Definitely not worth hanging around for the sports car. It's such a small time save. Strats here. ksfq going for beach coins and Vapo going for the mission.
Clueless or Krusty Lou coins. So KSFQ's going beach coins now because he's going to go for a strat called Fast Limo.
Yes.
So, well, I'll explain that when he gets there.
Also,
But,
there's a respawn inside this boat, which saves time.
Yeah, that boat respawn's really handy. Yeah, and Vapo's going to go for the Krusty Lou coins. These
both
coins are
going to
really
get the
good because
coins.
there's a... Oh, they're both, okay.
Oh, there's a huge amount of coins in here.
Yeah.
4 boxes and 2 vending machines worth of coins, which is hundreds. You want it.
Yeah. It's definitely worth getting.
Then there's another respawn to get on the road down here, which is, again, as easy as it looks. SFQ parking a lot closer to Millhouse. Both of them killing
Both kicking him down the
Millhouse.
deck.
Very nice.
And now Bonfire. So this is kind of similar to Smithers, where you have to push an AI into a corner, but this time you have to get items out of it.
It's in my opinion
and sometimes
by
people-
far the... You carry on.
Yeah, and sometimes Cletus can get on top of you for some reason.
Oh yeah, you don't want to see that. So in this game, I didn't know this until I started speedrunning it. It's actually the fastest way to set off is by holding the accelerate and e-brake button at the same time to do a thing that makes you zoom. And whilst you're ramming Cletus in that corner there, they reverse a little bit and then they hold down both buttons to basically.
Yeah, you'll get like mini boosts from e-braking and accelerating. Now, buying the Lisa Cool outfit, which you need for not the next mission, but the one after. However, they will need to go and buy the school bus, and for this, they're gonna go and pick up a traffic car to drive and go and buy it.
Yeah.
Preferably, you want one of the pickup trucks or utes, but they both got a sports car, which is still pretty good.
Oh dear.
SFQ driving over the stuff to collect the coins and Vapo doing it on foot. Interesting choices of slightly different strategies. Now let's see them get a presumably very good hellfish.
Yeah. This is kind of like sellouts,
Vapo.
but I guess easier.
Easier.
I find it easier anyway.
Oh yeah, I think this is
Okay,
the easiest
Vapo-
destruction mission in the game by far.
Yeah.
Oh,
Vapo
not kill the
didn't get a
first car
great
yet.
first car.
Yeah.
There we go. So I guess you say the second car's the worst one.
No, second car is definitely the worst in this mission.
It's all
Well,
kind of
no.
luck based.
I hope these are recyclable. Sorry. Ow!
So if he goes to our left, then it's good luck. If he goes to the right, then it's bad luck. Vapo,
Nice.
they both got him going to the
Nice.
left.
was escaping there a bit though. And now KSFQ going to do a reset thing. Give you a better position to ram this guy into this fence.
Yeah, you kind of ram him into the fence, and then sometimes he'll fall down sort of on that ramp and then just destroy himself.
Excuse
Vapo has him fall down into it, but it's fine, he's dead already.
Simpson at your service.
Vapo getting the
Interesting.
Malibu
Oh,
Stacy in the
Vapo-
phone booth, and he's skipping the camera! Oh my days! Phenomenal. For today being utilised in multiple points of the run.
I think
Not
this
mess
is
about.
we actually. This is like the first time it's been used in a tournament run.
Yeah. I mean, it was discovered today, so
Sorry, sorry.
It's brought to everyone's attention today.
Watch where you're going.
Strike two. Running over an elderly person without a license. Tubular impact.
see how is KSFU going to go for the manipulation? I think he is. He's
Oh, yes, he is.
manipulating.
And yep, there we
Should
go.
be good enough.
Time to move.
There we go.
Vapo going to go
This
for a
mission used. This mission used to actually kill runs when we weren't aware of the manip, and Snake would go over the dam and lose you loads of time because he would drop the item really late.
I'll get extra credit
Yeah.
for this.
Boy, I hope no one saw that.
The cut a long story short, we're basically stopping Snake in place so that he doesn't have the opportunity to drop the item after the dam.
Can you please pick me up?
He's gonna drop it because once you hit a certain trigger, it activates a timer,
Hello, Springfield.
make it drop, and I'm sure someone will come with a much better explanation than that if you really wanted to listen to it. I'm not gonna fumble my way around it.
Hmm. I think the time is like 10 seconds or something.
Plenty of good living here. Now you'll never be fried and served with tartar
Both runs
sauce.
are still very, very close, which is fun to see.
Next time, watch out for
Okay.
Yeah,
KSFQ
there's
has got the
only a
slight
few
edge.
seconds between them.
not the car.
10, maybe slightly more.
Hmm.
Really, anybody's
This
game.
mission. This mission's really just driving and collecting fish.
Yep, this mission is pure driving, which is nice because
Mm.
it's to deal with. You just get to have a nice drive, and then get back into Simpsons and run after the drive.
And also, this level has quite good music.
Oh yeah,
I'd say
Lisa-
this is one of the best maps as well.
everything about Lisa's level is great apart from Lisa.
Your freedom, my cold-blooded
Yeah,
friend.
everything apart from Lisa is good.
The limo destroying is a bit annoying.
Nobody knows.
Yeah.
The rest of the missions are fine.
Makes it hard.
And KSFQ is going to go for the fast way of doing it. And Vapo might go for it, or he might just do the regular strat.
Let's just do this. Sweet forward momentum.
Vapo skipped the camera pan. That saves so much time. Did you see? Did you notice?
Yeah, it's really fast.
That. Right, let's see.
Oh,
him destroy
KSFQ
the
didn't
limo.
get fast limo.
Vapo. Oh, Vapo resetting the mission. He's not happy enough with
Restarting.
that.
I'm sure he's baby raging a lot. Will Vapo get it the second time? Oh no. He's just going to give up and just go for the normal strat. And KSFQ getting the Wasp, which... There we go.
Vapo going for the beach coins now. He has got all the coins on the beach to collect.
They're having some trouble with the Wasp. It seems to go inside the bus. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Hit the streets.
Collecting wasps when they're near the bus, I've noticed, are very annoying in particular. Except you're gonna do some parkour up this lamppost now.
Yeah. I'm not good at that pole jump. I usually go for the easier one, but...
I usually go for the easier one. And Vapo's going for the easier one to show it off, I guess. But Vapo
Yeah, I guess so. You get comparison. In case if you accidentally saving.
saving so he can start back. Interesting, I saw Vapo run back towards the wasp to try and get it. Right, are we going to see them do the weird collecting the box thing? Yes, we are.
Yeah,
Sensible shoe to the
of course we are.
This.
When I tried to do this once, I failed the mission.
easy.
Oh yeah, it's actually a hard trick. It's not as I think it can fall under the hard trick category.
Yeah, and this whole mission is really bad for like beginners.
I do not go for that box trick during runs, and I'm pretty sure it saves next to no time at all, so it's not really worth attempting it. I've done it in practice successfully, but anyway,
Donut
ksfq.
track. Oh,
Is he
he's
going
gonna
to
get the
push him
strat.
into the strats? I think he is.
Yep, there we go.
He safely in there. Will Vapo get
It's-
it?
No, Vapo's gonna go for the backup. It looks like.
I don't think the donut
Though
truck was kind to Vapo. I think it kind of said, I'm doing this."
yeah, the only issue with that strat that Vapo's doing is that traffic can come along and get in your way,
Oh yeah.
and then the donut truck will escape, and you have to chase after it.
It's possible for a get. There we
Oh,
go.
like that.
I was about
Exactly
to try and
like that.
describe what was going to happen, and it literally happened. I don't need to try and explain what can happen. The game did it for me.
Vapo's saying he wants to scream. Sweater on the
So
chat for
not
Vapo.
happy with that donut truck. Understandable. If FQ managed to spawn a car in front of him by doing the looking back thingy, it looked as if he wasn't even on path to hit any car. Spawned one in front of him anyway.
Yeah, that's
Who am I
a
to
very
judge?
common thing to happen.
Vapo also spawns a big garbage truck in his face, but he manages to drive around it.
Yeah, that's the only disadvantage to spawning traffic. This mission can sometimes get really scary if you fall behind too much, because Cletus will
Well, yeah, you
not
don't
slow
want to do
down for
that.
you.
Yeah.
He will just go.
Yeah, unlike levels 1 and 2, where when you get really far away from the black van that you're following, it slows than the traffic cars go. Cletus does not care at all. He goes.
Yeah, he just wings it. For some reason, next mission, his truck goes from really, really fast to really, really slow.
So this is a good mission to collect as many coins as you can. I go for pretty much all the boxes and vents that you can see during this mission. Because it's one of the best times to get them, really. People's hit and run meter's gotten quite high. Let's see if we could get the first hit and run of the race.
He should be okay if
I
he
don't
just
think he is.
despawns traffic and
He'll do it.
pedestrians. I think, hopefully.
Yeah, I think he's aired on the side of caution. Is that how you say that phrase?
Yeah.
Seemed to purposely start avoiding everything when it got to 1 bar away. Very late drop there for
That was really late.
Vapo. Yeah,
I'm
late
buying,
as well. That might be the latest I've seen.
I'm buying the inmate outfit.
Yeah. Marge is the only level in the game where you don't need to buy a car, and it's also the only level where you buy 2 outfits. There you go, some more trivia.
Yeah, for some reason you don't need a vehicle. Although we changed vehicles anyway, even though
Yeah.
we don't need to technically.
Steady, Marjorie, steady.
Chuck Logic is basically just driving, which is, for me, all the missions that are just driving have a thumbs up in my book.
Apart from the end of this mission, or the
Oh,
last
yeah.
item,
Yeah, that's
you have
true.
to, because of how slow Cletus's truck is, because of the acceleration and stuff, you have to back up and get a run up at the jump.
Yeah.
And to make that jump worse, there's a massive wheel that spins around, and that's nicknamed Gamden Wheel of Fortune because there was a runner called Gamden who got absolutely destroyed by it.
Kind of an interesting design choice by Radical here to make it so that you actually have to go out your way to back up to get enough speed to go over that.
I don't know if this was intentional or whether like there was just an accident.
You'll never know.
Just happened was none of my business.
Why is a road rage player commentating?
I wish
Ouch,
I had
is that
some
what I'm
big
referred to now?
tires like I saw on the TV once.
I don't play Road Rage.
And they're talking to me.
Oh, now,
Oh, good. Ooh, Vapo got gammed in.
Oh, you hate to see it. As soon as getting the items is all I care about there. But KSFQ now going to collect the Malibu Stacy car because it's faster.
Time to move. Oh, that looked expensive.
Well, Malibu Stacy isn't faster than Canary, but it handles better, so therefore it's faster in the run.
Just a few more.
The
It's
top
not
speed is
faster,
the
but
same.
it's faster.
Yeah, the top speed is the same. It's just it handles better than the Canary, so we swap to it. Because the next few missions are purely driving.
Cautiously, wildly accelerating.
And we're seeing a lot of the camera panning skips.
Yeah. They save a huge amount of time, especially the one after fishy deals. When KSFQ didn't do it and Vapo did do it, you really could see the difference there.
It's really fast as well.
I should pay more attention. Okay, Marks.
KSFQ is going to try and destroy a wasp and box here and then respawn here.
And I
Good
guess that
job.
leads quite
Would you like to
nicely
explain
into. I guess that leads quite nicely into the black sedan and two cycling.
Yeah, I was about to say, would you like to try and explain what two cycling is?
So, this is probably a really butchered explanation, and Gaddy will correct me if I say anything wrong, but basically, the last few items, the black sedan will, well, he'll try and drop the last item in the same place he tries to drop, like, the second to last one, and when he fails to do that, he'll think, oh no, I didn't manage to drop the item, what shall I do? So he just decides to go round his, sort of, route again, and that loses like a minute and a bit, I think. If you're a high tier run like these two, you would reset a run because of it.
I'd reset the run if I had a two cycle.
It can also happen in
No,
Apu, but that's.
But that's
I don't have to pay for that.
However,
very unlikely.
however, we've got a better understanding of this mission now, so it can be avoided easier.
Setting a bill to Homer.
Will there be another hit and run?
I doubt
You
it.
might be talking about Simpsons hit and run too. I thought it was talking about like the active hit and run, which hasn't actually happened yet in this run yet.
Vapo got very close to a hit and run earlier, but
Did, but he
a remaster of this game is very unlikely.
I look very clenched on Vapo screen there. I wasn't enjoying watching that.
Hmm. That was something.
Maybe these will jog your memory.
And now we have the next on Skiffle cutscene, which I'm sure the chat will spam the appropriate.
Would you like to do a Marge impression? I think everyone in
No, I
chat would
wouldn't.
enjoy it. I think it would be a good idea.
No, it wouldn't.
Grandpa, what does this have to do with the crop circle?
Oh, Wimby wants a Marge impression.
Yeah, well, Vote Quimby Truck was trying to make pyramids earlier.
Well, I guess that avoids the crap circles then. both in crap circles at the same time,
Double
which
crap
is a
circles.
sign of a very close run, if you ask me.
Yeah, they're
Pretty
both
not
still
much in it.
pretty much neck and neck. There's a few seconds between them, but I'll say KSFQ's got the slight edge.
Yeah, he's definitely ahead. Go into main menu warp here, and the main reason for that is so that they have the Canyonero, not for the next mission, but for the mission afterwards. Because you really don't want to be doing the cola truck mission in the Malibu Stacy car,
No.
as I actually attempted yesterday, and you don't want to even attempt that as a joke. Trust me, you don't.
Mm. Yeah, Malibu Stacy hasn't got the mass or just toughness that Canyonero has.
This is also a good mission to collect coins. There's lots of wasps and boxes everywhere. At least on your path, so you might as well take them.
Just let me catch my breath. I need a Long Island iced tea.
Yeah, this mission's just good at collecting coins.
The race.
Jumpless percent monkey ass.
Having 3 kids really slows you down. Woo! Whee!
Very smooth movement. Expected from the second best player in the world.
I swear I used to be a better runner.
Yeah, this is another mission that, like, you kind of, there's kind of
Yeah.
some skill level to it from doing parkour in this game, I guess.
A poo.
And KSFQ now about to start Cola Trucks, which is considered by many to be the hardest mission in the game, and it's ranking of what I think the hardest mission is, but it's definitely a good contender.
Yeah. Although, I guess it's kind of like sellouts, except the cola
Way
trucks.
harder and worse.
I guess, I mean, I find it slightly easier than sellouts personally,
Really?
but
Not very good at this.
But you can carry on.
Get you, you
so you have to destroy 3 cola trucks. The first 2 are, I guess, easy-ish compared to the last one.
I think the last one's not. Well, the thing with the last one is, it's whether or not you get the strat. If you get the strat, it's easy, but if you don't get the strat,
Yeah.
there's nothing to crash him into for a few miles, so you're basically saying goodbye to a minute or something there.
Yeah, there's not really any backup for the third truck. You can kind of hit him into the barn and sort of fences, but after that, it's kind of, you just have to hit him on, I guess, what you've got.
People getting a nice hit there to finally kill that first truck. KSFQ going to slam him into here and get all the damage. Second truck's definitely the easiest.
Yeah,
Because even if you're somehow failing to kill him here, there's so many things to kill him on.
yeah, you can just like
the
push him
mansion.
down the jumps and stuff.
You can kill him on the edge of this tunnel, you can kill him at when he exits that tunnel, and if he's still carrying on, there's still many things to crush him into. Last truck, if you fail the first strat, that's basically
It's true. Women drivers
like
are very good.
Yeah, it's I think KSFQ
oh.
could have got that if it wasn't for the.
not getting the strat there, and Vapo going for a slightly slower strat of pushing him round the side of these stairs. Has KSFU got him stuck onto this barn? I think he has.
Yep, there we
That's
go.
good work. That is good work by KSFQ there. Very, very impressive. For anyone who doesn't run the game, I'm telling you, what he did there was very sick.
That was a very good recovery, I guess. see if Vapo gets it.
Yeah. Also, KSFQ is about to escape Wiggum at the end of this mission by going into the Simpsons house, which will make him warp 1,000,000 miles away from the map, so you escape him instantly.
Yeah, that's like what I was
Vapo,
talking about
fingers
earlier
crossed.
with
You took my precious cola, Mud.
Oh, beautiful! That's
Turns to take
like
off
Yeah.
past levels of perfection getting in there.
a slightly
And
better
then,
angle, and that would be like a perfect third truck.
yeah, he got the huge damage done like very perfectly, and then I had to do a bit of faffing about to finally kill him, but much better
Still
than.
very good.
It's fine, basically. It was a pro gamer move, Vote Quimby truck. Pro gamer move, indeed.
So
Not
now we're
picked up
into
recently, I can confirm. Answering the chat's useful questions.
So I guess now we're KSFQ's into Harpo and Vapo is about to go in there. And this is the only mission that you have to drive to. Oh,
Yeah,
that's really
that
handy
is
because you can pick up coins.
it's quite a weird feature how out of 49 missions they thought, you know what, for this one, you can start literally the opposite end of the map and drive to it.
Just to make it slightly more inconvenient, but for speedrunners it's really good because we can pick up coins and stuff on the way.
Actually, I think maybe Office Space and DJ Lampton literally types it in chat as I say it. Office Space kind of has the same thing, because you talk to Marge and then you have to drive
Oh yeah,
all
they
the way
drive
to
to Lenny, yeah. And I guess Monkeys you have to drive to Dr. Nick and then Homer.
yeah. That's not as big of a distance at all.
No.
Oh, KSFQ! Look at KSFQ screen, the truck's gone the wrong way.
Oh wait, it has. What?
It has. That's a rare thing, but it can
It-
happen.
it
20-second loss.
Monkey
20-second
S.
loss if it does that. The truck's meant to drive through the shortcut, but very rarely it'll drive the normal way for. You don't want to see that.
KSFQ seems to be bouncing the camera around and I guess maybe frustration.
Yeah, I imagine it is. Also, this mission's a follow mission, so coins. I'm probably going to say that on every follow mission.
Yeah.
It's what you do.
Most follow missions you pick up coins, but this one, picking up coins, can
Yeah,
make you fail the mission.
Because the truck likes to drop his drops in very awkward spots, and also this truck does actually drive pretty quick. Ouch.
Yeah, he's pretty nippy and he doesn't slow down for you at all. It's kind of like Cletus back in Marge, or even Snake in Lisa. So this mission you can get 2-cycle, but it's very rare.
SFQ now will go into pick up American Apu's outfit. We used to get this before the mission, and now we get it after the mission, because someone figured out it saves time, mainly because you don't have to walk outside the Moe's again. Inside Moe's is quite slow. And also it points the Longhorn, Apu's car, the other way.
Yeah.
U-turn.
And unfortunately in interiors you can't run without having a like a cheat on in the mod launcher. But speedruns don't allow those kind of cheats.
Rightfully so.
Yeah.
SFU getting 2 very fast limo escapes here, and the second limo escape, fairly recent discovery, is that you can escape it and then drive towards those coins there. Because why not? Up to buy Homer nice and quick here, so it's a very good, clever strat.
Yeah,
driving
you can just go and
down
buy
the road like we used to.
cargo for Homer. And then you
Now
can
we go
do,
to
I guess, fast baby van. Or, well, I mean,
baby van. Here we go. This mission's complete.
so I don't know what to say about this mission. It's just bad. The baby van is.
Baby van.
There's kind of like two types of baby van. There's dumb baby van and there's smart-ish baby van. He'll just go all over the road. Sometimes you can trap him. Other times he'll be clever and avoid that. Nobody really understands this mission.
ksfq looks like he's gonna get a pretty fast baby van. Faster than my average, at least. See what Vapo can do anything. Looks like he's also got a very stupid baby van.
Yeah,
All sorts
kind of a
maneuvers.
dumb baby van. Oh, I thought Vapo might have a strat there, but no, it kind
Yeah.
of.
I think he's gonna have a better baby van than ksfq did.
Yeah, slightly better baby
Definitely.
van. There we go. Yeah.
And the mission ksfq's on and now is pretty much not much to talk about. It's
No.
driving about, really.
It's collecting donuts and then following Wiggum.
Some
I guess.
coins to go for during when you go for.
Yeah, there's coins. Yeah, that's about it really.
One interesting thing to note about this mission is that it's possible to crash the game during the mission if you get hit and run during the
Highway part.
and the reason why the game crashes is because there's too many flashing lights. Interesting fact of the day.
Yeah, that's
When
how kind of. That's how pathetic this game can be sometimes. Too many flashing lights.
And cope, because obviously Wiggum is in a police car which has flashing lights, and spawn some more police cars in. You can't be doing that.
I mean, the PS2 version can barely handle hover cars, so.
I've got hit and run twice and no crashes. I didn't say it will definitely always crash every single time.
I don't think I've ever got hit and run on this mission. At least not on the highway part.
I've never had it crash, and I have had hit and run on this highway part 100 times. And I've never had it crash for me.
I guess it's all down to. I guess it's all down to just luck and sort of where you're looking at the time, and whether cops happen to spawn.
I have seen it happen, so I know it is a thing.
Yeah.
I'm not just making things up. Promise.
Never trust a snake. This mission, I found it really hard when I played this game casually.
Yeah, I think a lot of people do, because you don't really know a route to collect the garbage efficiently.
Yeah, also
without a line, it's okay.
the time you get from the beginning is all the time you get for the whole mission. So
Yes.
if you waste time collecting the garbage, then you're gonna kind of
Bad.
struggle to get back. You only have 25 seconds by the time you finish collecting it, or tough.
Yeah, that's it. GG. There's a lot of coins to collect in this mission as well. A lot of wasps. And waste time and or coins if the wasps decide to be a bit papega, which is very likely. SFQ not going for one of the boxes up there because it is a bit out of the way. So he probably thinks it's not worth walking towards it to get it. I do know that KSFQ does have quite a tight coin route, as you would expect. As I'm going to say it again,
Yeah,
second best in the world.
Yeah, both of them will have quite tight coin routes, and they can't really afford to mess up too much. Very unforgiving, but
Random object. Oh, no.
Vapo also doesn't go for that box.
Surprisingly acrobatic.
I'm a go for pretty much every coin you see kind of guy, and I still end up very undercoined.
yeah. Yeah, I'm not good at coin management.
If you ignore the cutscene in Marge, this is the longest mission in the game. Interesting fact.
Yeah. Yeah, it probably is the longest.
It is, I think it's quite significantly the longest if you ignore the cutscene in Marge, which makes the
Yeah, I suppose in
Most
March
of
you
my
don't
kills are
really
longest.
count the cutscene. Yeah.
yeah. That was not my phone, and I just remembered that my phone is not on silent. So
That's
oh,
probably
it
my
is on
phone
silent.
going off.
I'm a good boy.
This town is going to pay for my friend.
Race is still very, very close. It's definitely not. It'd be silly to call it because they're
Sir, this full
close as you can
Yes.
see with your own eyes.
the smell of fresh air is much more
Quite a
pleasing
bit can happen between now
Yes.
and the end, so
End
I
of
don't
a
even want
poo
to guess.
mindless destruction.
The end of a poo is big.
So I guess
Going
the
on.
start of the monk-esseness is this mission. Armored truck.
Gonna go for a strat to try and get him stuck so that the truck kills himself fast. And
Belongs in the bargain bin.
it's well, we'll see how it goes really.
Yeah. I guess this mission. I guess the problem with the strat is traffic can get in your way.
Yes.
And Snake's car is not really made for destroying this type of vehicle.
SFQ seems to have got it very nice.
Yeah, you got it very nicely. And then time he's destroying himself, you pick up a few coins and then kind of just start driving to where the next mission begins.
SFQ already driving back to the. Oh, Vapo's not escaped Wiggum.
Oh no! Oh yeah, he
He's got him
didn't
now.
manage to get.
Yeah, we go for an interesting strat there to try and escape Wiggum, but I'm not going to try and explain it now because we're gonna watch him kill the armored truck.
Vapo got it nicely as well.
Looks like he's stuck.
Really got to learn to enjoy my parole more.
Kill himself nicely.
So the next mission after this, again, can be slightly difficult. Curator is actually very fast, and at the end of that you've got a cutscene skip that if you miss,
Yeah,
then you lose quite a bit of time.
that could be the end of the race if we see a cutscene skip miss. Look, a not cutscene skip, I guess. If we see the cutscene.
Hopefully we don't see the cutscene.
Right, armor truck destroyed for Vapo finally, and KSFU driving towards the museum to activate the curator. See how it goes.
Easy peasy.
Picking up
It's in
the
the coins.
few coins.
He definitely got the
Gazebo.
coins for Glowbacks.
Yeah, he's got plenty of coins. So what you're aiming to do is push him into sort of where the sign of the
Oh,
monkey on
beautiful.
is, there like that. However, if you miss it, it can be hard to keep up with him and destroy him. Although, actually,
Yeah.
the car's quite weak. In case if you
Nice.
get it,
Nice.
there we go.
So let's see Vapo's creator now. KSFQ going on to a mission which is pretty free.
Yeah,
And
I mean, it's just collecting 15 children and
yeah,
try not to get hit and run on the.
yeah, I get hit and run during this mission almost all the time, but I imagine these two won't because they are. Again, it's like Tourette's. They are the best. There we go. I said it again. Right, let's see. Vapo gets a big hit on the car to get almost a quarter damage, and now the main strat coming up. And oh no, that parked car
Oh,
not doing
there we
him
go.
favor.
That didn't quite go well.
Gets him a bit of a big hit there against that. Hopefully he's gonna kill him before the tunnel.
There we go. Yeah.
Smart move there to like turn him into that bit of walls there. I've not actually seen someone do that before.
No, I haven't seen that, but that was that worked
Yeah,
in his favor.
I'm in the tunnel, which I
Yeah.
probably shouldn't be
If you.
doing. I should try and kill him as fast as possible, no matter what.
If you've had to go like before the tunnel, then it can go quite
Yeah,
sour. Vapo got cutscene skip, as
Yep.
as we would expect.
about an entire going to the loot apart here. SFQ got no problem with the coinage. Vapo almost certainly will have 600 by the time he gets there. He's gonna have
Yeah,
600 as soon as he hits this vending machine.
coins shouldn't be an issue.
Oh, this is too cool for school. Whoa,
Uh,
wicked.
That is one of the last vehicles you have to buy.
The second to last buying.
But
Get those bots in the chat. Vapo won't get hit and run. I imagine he'll still be okay.
yeah,
Out of the way, wannabe. Eat my dust, dust
First
eaters.
few missions of Bart are actually surprisingly not that action packed, especially considering
No.
how action packed it gets about halfway through Bart when the real missions start coming on.
I don't remember this being here before.
yeah, you get sort of a few missions in a row that can be quite intense. There's something interesting happened with that limo where if you hit him at a certain
yeah.
angle, it will launch your car. That's happened to
Yeah.
me a few times.
Gimme, gimme, gimme.
Oh, I've seen it a lot of times. And had it happen to me. Spectacular ones.
And
Where
if your car's low on health, then it can destroy your car.
I've seen it destroy the car when your car's fine.
Simpsons style.
You get launched into the stratosphere.
Yeah, if you're lucky, you just
on
sort
that.
of hit the wall and then land.
Mission that KSFQ's on now is very, very auto-scroller. The Frink doesn't really speed up or slow down much depending on how far away you are, so you can pretty much do whatever you want as long as you stay within a certain distance. And you just collect all the coins. There's a lot of vending machines. I don't think there's any wasps or boxes that you collect, but there's plenty of vending machines that you collect. Whether
Yeah.
you're doing anything else, you collect them all.
Yeah. There's not really much to say about this mission, really. It's just following Frink. It's kind of a filler mission, I guess.
Very filler, I'd say. There's a story because you're following Professor Frink to see where he goes. He goes to the observatory. I've had a prediction on that.
Damn, I'm bad transmission.
Unfortunately, there's not really any way to make Frink go any faster. He's following a set sort of route, and if he misses one of his locators, he'll just go back for it. There's no point trying to make him go any faster and take shortcuts.
So ksfq purposely crash through those tables outside that Krusty Burger just to get 2 more coins. Because why not?
Coin route fixed. And after this, I guess you have
Duck
some
Truck,
more
which is
strats.
strattiest missions in the game.
I don't like Duff Truck. I struggle with it.
I don't think there's anyone that likes it. But it's got to be done. So if you're going to be racing towards the Duck Brewery, for that slow-paced mission, you finally let loose to go as fast as you can.
Yeah, and the Duff Truck is really fast.
It is very fast.
Very high acceleration and quite high speed. The Duff Truck isn't usually this fast.
Yeah, when the enemy AI in a mission have got a car, it's completely different stats to what it normally is. ksfq backing up so that you can get into this part faster.
That was totally awesome.
Wise move, so he can try this strat, and he tries it. He's not got the
no,
aggressive
not quite.
Dust truck. He's managed to get 3 drops though before he goes into this area. Hopefully he'll get the backup.
Yeah.
Eat asphalt, asphalt eater.
Dust truck's
Backup
definitely
is slightly easier. Oh, that should work in his favor. There we go.
Yeah.
Woo, nice one.
I mean, it was probably a terrible dust truck by his standards, but for my standards, I'd be happy with that.
Krusty, you have to believe me.
Yeah, I take that, but I suspect KSFU probably isn't too happy.
He definitely won't be happy with that.
Fine by me.
And now we'll be going on to FMJ, another hard strat, as Vapo is also about to be entering Duff Truck.
Well, some people say this mission's easy, and then others really struggle with it. I
Cool.
struggle with this mission.
It's easy
If
you
Skinner
get it.
escapes, and there's kind of not many good places to get him, you kind of just have to bash him into walls. But KSFQ got it.
Now show the proof to Krusty. And if he
Vapo gets the Duff Truck strat. Oh no! Me and my mouth.
Oh no!
No problemo.
I've
It just
not seen
turned around.
Eat
Okay,
500 IQ Duff Truck.
5 head.
Unbelievable. Is 1 head. Duff Truck is 8 head. That was insane. I've not. that
Don't
was
think
crazy.
I've seen that happen with that strap before.
Hope this car can take it. Time to lay some rubber down. Off for Mart.
And KSFQ doing set to kill.
SFQ not. He's going for fast set to kill, but he's not going for the fastest possible set to kill like he did whilst he was racing me, where you actually skip the very first laser stand and get it right at the end. On the first timer it gives you.
Yeah, you just skip out chunks of laser gun stands and you can go back for them later and you'll have more time to get back to Krusty. However, this leaves you with very little time by the end.
Vapo.
You only
also
have
getting
about-
FMJ.
You only have about 10 seconds spare.
09 on that FMJ clock right there. That's very fast.
Yeah, I wish I could get FMJ back.
Oh, this is too cool for
A
school.
very nice fast set to kill, and
Yep.
then going into the last mission of the game.
Oh yeah, I totally
Or
will.
last mission of this
Yeah.
level, and then the last level of the game, I should say.
My gut.
Last mission of this level's not too bad.
Yeah,
Just
sometimes
great.
the car can, but 70s sports cars are pretty fast, so
Yeah,
Dad,
I don't see ksfq failing it.
Crashing time.
you got it.
Ooh, the vibrations tickling my feet.
So there's a cutscene skip at the end of this mission, and if ksfq fails this cutscene skip, it will probably be very, very close again.
I just know I'm
yeah.
gonna be blamed.
This cutscene isn't the worst one to miss, and I think it's the shortest, but
Whoa, wicked.
you
Still don't
preferably
want it.
don't want to fail it.
Over, smash.
I find this cutscene skip the easiest personally, but I know I guess it depends on what FPS you're playing on.
All mine. Eat my
I think a
dust,
poo
dust
cutscene
eaters.
skip's the easiest.
4, 6, 8, you suck, I'm great. Da, 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 you
That's
fight, hey,
just
hey,
me, I
what's
guess.
up?
SFQ has to back up to hit a checkpoint in order to finish this mission if you do that shortcut there on the boat.
Yeah, sometimes I forget that checkpoint exists and then I miss it. And yeah,
Oh,
cutscene.
you don't want to do that. SFQ going to neighbours coins straight away.
You'll need 500 coins to buy the zombie car, which is
Yeah.
the last car you have to buy.
He only needs 12 more coins, so I'd say it is safe.
Yeah, he should be
I'd be
fine.
going for a perfect route.
And Vapo should be fine as well by the time he gets there.
I'll check his coins when I...
He had 383.
Yeah, I'd be...
Oh yeah, no, 374. But
He'll most likely get the box on the beach that the alien car runs into. Hopefully. We'll see it happen now if he does crash into it. But maybe he... I don't think it did crash into it, actually.
yeah, I didn't see it crash into it.
Yeah. You know it crashes into it because you see 25 coins get warped into him out of nowhere.
Way to ignore the speed limit. I'm king of the world.
KSFQ should have perfect coins, so we don't need to add any more time onto his run.
And beautiful cutscene skip right there. So, in theory,
Hey, you
don't know how am I to pronounce theory like that.
do this thing.
Probably will win so long as he
Eat my
is
guts.
clean in the out of bounds, which is it's still a big ask.
Mm.
But yeah,
Yeah, out of bounds is. Yeah, it's very luck based and it can basically kill the run if you don't.
just keep an eye on what Vapo's doing now because KSFQ's in auto scroller. Unless he goes for 7-2 out of bounds, which I will be very surprised.
Nothing lasts forever.
Yeah, he might do, but no, I don't think. No.
Vapo's coins are going to be fine. He's got one more to get.
One
He's gonna
coin,
also
yeah.
probably get a perfect route. Has the 500. Oh, he's gone for 501. Unfortunately, 1 hour added on to the time. Very unfortunate. GG. He can get old, probably.
Overcoined. Rip run.
Of this level.
I'm glad you.
Right now, here's where the fun begins.
Yeah.
KSFQ's about to
7-3.
attempt out of bounds.
I won't say too much about 7-3 because a certain person is in the chat.
I actually like this trick.
It's a cool trick, but it's just really hard to get. KSFQ
Oh,
got it
that was
perfectly.
so quick. That was so fast.
Pog.
Very pog.
Amazing. There we go. And that's
Yeah, that
probably
might have sealed the deal. It could have sealed the deal, but we don't want to. I don't want to
unless
jinx
something
it.
goes wrong, then that's probably pretty much KSFU's got a guaranteed win, I think. Unless something goes really, really badly.
And things can go really badly on these out of bounds shenanigans. He still has 7-6, and it is technically possible to mess up the parking. The parking is actually a hard strap.
Yeah, sometimes you can park sort of too far away, or the traffic car will like not show up. And
Daylight
Vapo,
and listen all the things that can go wrong.
yeah, or you can just drop the waste.
Like Vapo going for
There's
lamp out of bounds. Ooh, not first try.
not quite good enough height there.
Nukes the waist.
Oh, blew up the waist.
SFQ, hopefully he's parting that correctly. Jumps under the map, into the map.
Is gonna go and climb up the tower, and then he'll go and grab a
Oh,
traffic car,
no.
collect the waste. And Vapo's in a bit of trouble with 7-3 there.
Nukes it again. No, 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 no. You hate to see it. SFQ going to alt tab out the game and then click back into the game to save a bit of time there.
Yeah, for some reason that's the only animation you can't like kick or jump to skip it. You have to alt tab.
I think they alt tab a lot more in other categories, but I'm not very well versed in the other categories, so. And now we see Spooky Greg. Spooky Greg, so let's see those Spooky
Pog.
Gregs in the chat. Spooky Greg. Correctly, he's on his way. He's on his way.
Well, it could be Spooky Bob. We don't know.
Oh, I sure do hope it's not Spooky Bob. I am not a fan of him. Please. Anyone know what sort of pace KSFQ is on in terms of like PBing?
I'm not
Oh, that's a
entirely
Spooky
sure.
Greg if I ever saw one.
There we go. Yep.
Back into the 70s car.
Oh no! Oh wait, he accidentally got back in.
The
That
minor
shouldn't be
L
too
there.
much of a big deal. There we go.
He sets the car to be on the same level as Snake so you can have a convo with him. Very important.
It should be a
Now
sub 130. Yeah.
Going to see the 7-6 shenanigans by KSFQ. To go for a respawn here, which will respawn him near the quickie mart. Then he's going to drive back towards the quickie mart to activate the trigger that makes the alien car chase him. And the reason why you don't just drive to the power plant is because you actually need to activate this alien car part of the mission, or else it just won't.
Yeah, the checkpoint at the power plant or to spawn a waste won't be there.
Right, here we go with 7-6. Cemetery deload. Not bridge clip, cemetery deloading. The man's 7-6.
Yeah. It's just sort of a set of resets to try and avoid the cemetery loading. So then you just drive straight out of bounds to the power plant.
Yeah. To explain it, but he's done it. He's
No.
done it perfectly. What an absolute god gamer.
Pog.
Hippo going for Ghost Boat. No Spooky Greg for him. Spooky Greg didn't even show himself for Vapo.
Yeah. Davy Jones, yeah. And after this, it's just a very simple drive straight to the power plant and go to the end.
Activate the race first. You want to remember to do that.
Oh yeah, and activate the race. Sometimes that's easy to forget, and you just drive
It's easy
straight.
to forget. So getting good ghost boat look there.
Into 128 pace, and that's very good for ksfq. And just now, PB ticked over. But you can still get a very, very, very respectable time. And Vapo going into 7.6.
ksfq now going to finish the game as normal. Drop the waist. It should be sailing for now.
Very easy drive to the end, hopefully, as long as he doesn't hit anything.
Yeah. One thing that he did there on the... Oh, is Vapo going for bridge clip? He is going for bridge clip.
Yep. So
Different
that means he's...
7-6 out of bounds.
This one's slightly more inconsistent.
This one's very luck based, and he gets it second try. Very nice.
Okay.
Vapo, I believe, runs on 60 frames per second, and ksfq runs on a much higher frame rate.
I think ksfq's on 100 or 150. I think he's on probably 100. Yeah, he's on 100. Otherwise, he wouldn't have been able to do 7.6 or 7.3. Sorry. And
ksfq finishes
is
the race 129 dead.
Nice. Rip 128 though, yeah.
Not bad for a race at all. ksfq says F. And Vapo enters the last mission.
Although that's a very good run for our eyes, I expect ksfq probably didn't like that very much.
Vapo doing a big wheelie. Here we go to the moon. He kills a
Yeehaw.
wasp. Very cool.
Yeehaw.
Let's hope Vapo can finish with style.
A simple drive back to the end.
One noteworthy thing that both runners did whilst going over the tyre fire is they went to instead of going straight over the middle of the ramp, they went for like a lower part of the ramp so that they have less air time. I guess straighter, faster line.
Yeah, you don't sort of get launched over as quickly.
Yeah.
I wanted a peanut. This is the greatest day of my life. Oh, that was too easy. Watch it, I almost spilled my sundae.
And Vapo will finish. I think it'd be 131.
Yeah, it'll be a 131 unless he drops the waist.
Now why did I come here again?
Fingers crossed. He should be fine.
I'm confused.
And Vapo just says, end my suffering. And Vapo finishes with a 131.14. ksfq, if you want to come into the chat. That was very good. ksfq, you want to come in and have an interview? You can if you want to. I don't think we'll hear anything from Vapo. He'll probably type in the chat.
Hello.
Oh.
Hello. Well done on winning.
Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
How do you
Like,
feel
I
about that
won,
race?
but I didn't feel like I won. The game makes me feel like I lost, even though I won. That's how, I don't know. I mean, Brown was just I was so tilted like mid run. I don't know.
You had that thing in Apu where the cola truck like went the wrong way or something.
I don't even know why. Like my only
Yeah.
guess was you've seen how he dropped the first drop like in a train tracks, like a little bit to the right near DMV, and I got a little bit to the right to pick up that drop. And after that, he went like he ignored the shortcut. Like my only guess is that's somehow related, but I mean I don't know. But it's kind of weird about this run. Like I kind of want to go through like very fast, but it's kind of weird that in first two levels, like until Monkey See, I was actually playing insanely bad, and also I think I missed like 3 freebies because the game doesn't like me. And then I got a really good sellouts, and I was like, well, this run is not that bad. I'm only plus 10. And then I missed cutscene because I can't hit cutscene in the last few days. Like, not even kidding. My cutscene skip hit rate is like at 50% or something, not higher. Or horrible. And then I got really good Lisa, and then I lost all the time I saved in Lisa in Lima.
That sellouts was really good. It was like a 637.
Yeah, sellouts were really
37.
like outside of not insta killing the last truck, sellouts were really good. I was like, I think they were like 6 seconds off my best, which is pretty good considering that I paused the game for cut skip like a lot of time. And then I started playing again. Like after I missed Lima, I was like, okay, I lost 30 seconds on Lima, whatever. I started playing well again, and then Cola trucks happened. Like, you remember the last Cola truck? I don't even know how that happened.
Yeah, it like
You managed to
kind of
get a
went
good
in and then
backup on
just
it, though.
escaped.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had like kind of a backup.
Yeah, I got really lucky. Like my only the only thing you can do when you get like stuff like this is to hit him into the bush and hope he'll get stuck there. And I was lucky and he got stuck there. But I still lost 20 seconds there. And
Did you
then
think?
Huh?
Did you think Vapo was going to catch up at any point?
I looked, I think, in trap circles, and I thought I was like 40 seconds ahead at least. And then I think I looked after cola trucks, and I saw that I'm a minute ahead. So I was still like nervous because Vapo's late game is very good, but I was more or less like okay with how's it going, considering all the mistakes that already happened in my run. And then 5-1 happened.
Did you think you were
Hmm? Yeah.
Did you think you were gonna PB at any point, or were you like no?
No. PB was dead after I missed cutscene skip. Like
Yeah.
PB could have been alive if I was on sub 24 pace. Then PB was possible, but I was plus 10 and I should never be red out of Bart 1. Like my Bart 1 is really bad and I should always be green, but I was red out of Bart 1 and that's why like missing cutscene skip on a red run out of Bart 1 is like really bad.
Yeah. Vapo, I don't think Vapo missed any cutscenes, but he had some kind of bad luck in certain areas. His sellouts was not quite as good.
Yeah, I got destroyed by but I think game like kind of hated us both today because the amount of bad luck I got today, like I was talking about like Cola Truck's luck. Then I got bad luck on 5-1. I don't even know why Cola Truck went the wrong way. I don't know. I don't think it is known why he goes like the wrong way. I don't know. And then I got literally 0 IQ Baby Wen, and I couldn't get a single drop out of him. That was kind of my fault, though, but still. Then I played really well actually till the end of Apu. Like I got 40-36 Apu with like 40 seconds lost in the first 3 splits.
Your out of bounds though was really good, like 7-3 first time.
Yeah, 7-3 was really lucky. That was my best 7-3 in a run, like outside of NG plus. That was the best segment by like 3 seconds too.
And also you and Vapo were using the new camera pan skip.
Yeah, I used it a little bit.
Vapo used it quite a bit.
Yeah.
The weird thing about this new camera pan is that in the missions I use it, like I'm probably not efficient with it yet, but I haven't actually rainbowed anything. Like I haven't rainbowed 1.7, wasn't even close to the rainbow in 4.4. That's probably due to my inefficiency. Like most likely. But I wasn't even close. I was like second off. And then in 3.7 it didn't work for some reason. I don't know why. I don't think I pressed it. Maybe question mark. I don't know why
Maybe.
it didn't work.
I think it's probably just because it's still really, really inconsistent for some reason.
Nah, it works for me every time, but I just think I kind of like did a little bit wrong. Although it did like kind of saved me time on fish deals. I think I got really fish deals this run. Oh, and also I missed Duff Truck because traffic is apparently very
It
good.
was either
Oh,
one, you
yeah.
or Vapo. One of you had like the duff truck. It went in and it just escaped.
Oh no,
Oh, Vapo did that.
That was
that's
Vapo. Yeah.
yeah. And for me, I just got blocked by the traffic, and I couldn't gain enough speed to get Duff Truck. Like I got blocked by the Ute first time. I backed off like far enough to get enough speed. I went ahead, and I got blocked again. Like, come on, man. What can you even do with that? Like, impossible. And then I almost gained enough speed, but wasn't quite there. So, but at least I got the backup, so it was
Yeah.
mostly fine. I only lost like 20 seconds, 23 seconds. Level 7 was really good outside of me playing really safe in the end. Like, I was really scared of like falling into the void in 7.5, and I was approaching 7.6 really safe too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Homer
kind of
1, Homer
how
2
the
was.
run was in a nutshell.
Yeah, Homer 2 was pretty good.
Yeah, Homer 2 was carried by 7.3 though. 7.3 was beautiful.
But your coins were like on top of everything.
Oh, by the way, I have no idea how my coins was so good after I missed 2 wasps in Homer 1. But I guess I kind of didn't miss any wasps in Bart 1. I missed freebies, but I ended up collecting all of those. All of the freebies I missed. Like, I picked up the wasp in Better Than Beef, which didn't work for some apparent reason. And when I got stairs in 2.4, I also picked up that wasp in Monkey C. So my coin roll was actually pretty solid the entire run.
And then Baby Van was decent for Baby Van, I guess.
Yeah, Baby One was not good, but because I got a really dumb Baby One and I wasn't good with hitting him. Like, I should be always saving time on Baby One, and I broke even with my PBA. So,
Yeah, Vapo
but
had
I mean, if
Vapo had a slightly faster Baby Van, but they were both pretty good as
yeah,
far as Baby Van.
111 is bad for Baby One. I mean, by my standards, I guess. But if I got a like smart Baby One, I probably could have saved a lot of time there.
Yeah. So, Vapo, is there anything you want to say?
Weipo got followed. Oh yeah, I've seen Weipo having a really rough Bart 1, and I was like thinking that at least I'm building my lead and maybe I can be calm, and then I missed cutscenes.
Very interesting round.
Yeah, I guess race was fun to watch with those like with this runs going the way they went.
Yeah, it was very entertaining to watch, especially.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And like looking
Yeah.
through the run, it's kind of a shame that I played like in like 5 levels out of 7, I played really well, and then one mission went so wrong, it absolutely destroyed all the time save I was getting that level, and I ended up losing time on the level.
And chat, stop bullying Liquid.
Uh,
Do you two have anything else to say, or?
Hope I will be able to learn how to do a Bart 1 cutscene skip till the next race. That'll probably be very useful. And
Yeah.
also, I hope I get a little bit more lucky than I got in this one.
So the next race is tomorrow, and that is Ask JT versus Derek, and that is at 4 p.m. UK time, and no one is commentating that yet, so we need commentators.
Gonna be an interesting race. Oh, champ.
Pog.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Poggies.
I guess we'll end it there.
Yeah.
Well done to both runners. And
GG's.
yeah.
GGWP.